Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. And if you guys are into some sharks, The Meg is being released today on Blu-ray, 4K, and stuff like that, along with some other films. I'm going to be heading on out to the usual spots today to see what kind of goodness I can find out there. But before I head on out, just want to let you guys know I will have some DVD and Blu-ray reviews at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Also, last week I told people I was selling copies of my Night Owls Blu-ray here of my short films and things that I made a long time ago. And a handful of you guys bought some copies of from me and stuff. I just want to let you guys all know I haven't shipped them out yet. I'm waiting to hang out with Gabriel so he can, like, sign the copies, because I signed all the copies that people bought so far. I even have them in the little packages, down here ready to go, and everything like that. So I'm just waiting to hang out with Gabriel again, which may be this weekend or the weekend after. Not 100% sure yet, but as soon as he signs them, I'll get them out to you guys and everything like that. So if you guys don't want Gabriel's autograph on the Blu-ray, and you guys already bought one, hit me up in the in the DMs on Instagram or Facebook or wherever it was we were talking, and I'll ship it out sooner. But also, guys, my friend Scott Welsh has a podcast. My friend Scotty, who takes pictures. He's a photographer and stuff. He's been in my videos for years. Has a podcast now, and I'm gonna leave a link to his YouTube channel where you guys can listen to his podcast. His first guest that he had on there was my friend Jose Prendez, who you guys know from the videos also. So I'll have a link to my friend Jose Prendez's podcast, interview that he did on my friend Scott Welsh's podcast. So if you guys want to check that out, show my friend Scotty and Jose some love, I'll have a link for it down below in the description box of this video. Love you, Scotty and Jose. But guys, let's head on out and get some hoarding done. At my first stop of the day, the local Best Buy. Let's head on in there, see if they have anything cool or exclusive. Alright guys, in Best Buy right now, taking a look at the new release rack that they have right here. A lot of which is the same old stuff. I was talking to my friend that works over here. All the the same stuff from previous weeks, except for the Pixar Shorts Collection 3 that was released today on Blu-ray. I'll have a review of this one probably in my next hoarding up video if I get a chance to watch it and everything. I'll talk about that one for you guys. And Olaf's Adventure, Frozen Adventure, right here. Sorry, is my camera focusing right? There we go. Sort of, kind of. But yeah, my sister and my niece and nephew like the Frozen movie, but I don't know if I'm really interested in this thing right here. But of course, the other one they got is the Meg, and they have like their own little Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook of it. I'll have a review. Actually, I had a review of this one in my last hoarding up video, so if you guys want to see it, make sure you guys check it out. It's actually my reviews in this video. I've been doing so much things lately, guys, I can't keep my thoughts straight. But there's not a whole lot of stuff over here, because my friend said they didn't get some of the other new releases that were supposed to come out today, right here. So hopefully we see them in other stores. But I believe this one was last week, if I'm not mistaken, celebrating Mickey. Like his 90th anniversary or something. But like, what is it? Is this like Steamboat Mickey or Steamboat whatever it is? Yeah, Steamboat Willie is up in here, and a lot of this 13 classic short films. Okay, that's what that is. That's pretty cool. I saw that that came out last week, and that looks kind of cool, because I remember Steamboat Willie when I was a kid growing up. I didn't see it when it first came out, because I'm not that old, but you know what I'm saying. And guys, this is actually the first time seeing these in the stores. I believe they were like these came out like a week or so ago. The Wonder Woman Steelbook, along with the Justice League one, but for the 4K releases of these films. Those are kind of cool. $30 a piece, though. I don't know if I like that design of that really. But I do like the Wonder Woman one. That's actually looks kind of cool. But yeah, they also have this right here. I think I might have seen this once before in the past, if I'm not mistaken. The Harry Potter 8-film collection 4K Steelbook set. That's kind of cool. It's $200 though. Well, getting out of Best Buy right now. Not a whole lot in there this week. Kind of happy about that, because Black Friday's coming up next week sometime. Well, off to my next destination of the day, the local Walmart. Well guys, in Walmart right now, they do have the Meg on the new release rack over here. Have some like different artwork for the DVD, which looks kind of cool. And I believe Mile 22 was today, the new Mark Wahlberg movie. Looks like they only have DVD versions of it, but along with the movie Alpha, which is only a DVD version of it too over here. There's no Blu-rays. of Alpha. I heard some decent things about that film in some circles. A movie called Final Score came out today, along with Juliet's Naked. The hell? Oh, a new Ethan Hawke one. A new Ethan Hawke film looks kind of interesting. I've been a fan of Ethan Hawke for many years and everything. Sorry, there's like a lot of people over here. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. I went kind of fast when it comes to those new releases on the shelf over here. There was just like a handful of like workers and people standing around me. I was just kind of like, oh shit. Some people were like looking at me and shit. So I was just kind of like blah 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 blah. And more, you know. But yeah, there's like a Star Trek movie that came out today that's called Discover and things like that, and a couple of other like straight to DVD titles. At the next stop of the day, the local Goodwill, baby. Let's head on in and see if they have anything new since the last time I've been in this location. Well, guys, just got in here, taking a look at the DVD, VHS media wall, that they have, and I've been here for like a moment or two and not really seeing a whole bunch of anything that really stands out to me when it comes to physical media. It doesn't look like they really have restocked things since the last time I've been here, to be honest. But one thing stands out to me right here: Double Double, Toil and Trouble. One of those old school Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, made for TV movies that I remember liking growing up and stuff with Cloris Leachman and things. I think I have like a out of print DVD of this and everything. That's always been a classic one right there, at least to me in my childhood and things. And also, if you guys have never seen this one, if you guys like movies like A Mad World, you guys will get a kick out of Rat Race. It's kind of like the same thing, but with Mr. Bean and John Lovitz, Whoopi Goldberg and stuff. This is actually a really good one. I don't think you can come across this one that often these days, but I've owned this one for years. But if you've never seen it, I recommend you guys checking that one out. Well, guys, Goodwill seems to be like a bust today. They did pull out these little carts full of stuff. Not really seeing any physical media or anything, but I did see this, a toy from Austin Powers right here. But this is the actual gold member figure. I've never seen that in one of these Goodwills before. You get like an old fat bastard, or Mike Myers himself, or Vern Troyer doll right there. Rest in peace, sir. But that's kind of cool. All right, everyone, getting out of the Goodwill right now. Not exactly sure where we're going to be going next. Probably Target or something. Maybe. I'm just trying not to hit anybody as I'm getting out of this thing. I don't want to kill anyone on the way out of here. But let's get on over to Target and see what they got going on. Well, guys, in Target right now, taking a look at some of the new releases that came out. I believe this one may have been this week, The Dating Game Killer. It could have been last week if I'm not mistaken, maybe. But this is that movie that's based on what was that guy's name again? Rodney Alcala, who was on like the dating game that was like a serial killer and stuff. That was kind of crazy. And this is the other one that came out today, Star Trek Discover Season 1. There's like a Blu-ray, and I believe I think there's a Blu-ray release of this out there today. But I've never been the biggest Star Trek fan out there, to be honest. But that's out there because I know there's a lot of Star Trek guys out there that love that stuff. And it doesn't look like there's any exclusive copy of the Meg over here at Target this week or anything. But Mile 22, was this only a DVD release? Because at Walmart there was only a DVD of this one, the new Mark Wahlberg one, or Marky Mark flick. Let me know down below, is this one worth watching? Because if it is, I'll definitely get up on that one right there. But as it looks like over here at Target, not seeing a whole heap of new stuff this week. But I'll be having a review of this one, Air Force One 4K, in just a moment or two at the end of this video. But yeah, some of the other stuff that Target has over here is Juliet's Naked, and the other one, it looks like there's only a DVD of, just like I saw at Walmart too, was Alpha. And this one's put out by Sony, but I haven't seen a Blu-ray release of this anywhere out there today. But yeah, it's kind of a slim pickings week. But to be honest, that's a good thing, because Black Friday, I believe, is next week, and I wasn't really planning on buying anything this week, because I'm trying to be weary and watch my money, because I don't want to buy like a new release of something and then it'll be like 10 bucks or $10 cheaper for Black Friday in a week or so from now. But right now, let's go home. All right, everyone, I'm back home right now, and before I go on upstairs for my DVD and Blu-ray reviews, I came home to a package in the mailbox right now. So let's unbox this thing real quick and see what it is, because it says it's from Epic Pictures releasing right here, also known as Dread Central Presents. So let's see, what they sent on over today. because I know they had a new film that just released recently, and it's called Lasso. And this is what I think it could be. And it comes with the postcard here that says Sleigh Bells, which could be their new upcoming film. I'm not 100% sure, but yes, I got a Blu-ray copy here of Lasso, their new Dread Central Presents film right here that stars what was his name again? Andrew Jacobs. You know, the main star of Paranormal Activity, the marked ones and things. And this one has like some interviews, commentary tracks, bloopers, deleted scenes, and all sorts of cool stuff. I saw some trailers for this. I was trying to get on out to the LA premiere that they had at the Chinese theater, but I just couldn't do it that day because I found out about it too late. But I can't wait to check this one out, guys. Make sure you guys support Dread Central, man. You guys know I was on the Director's Cut Blu-ray that they put out, the one that, you know, Adam Rifkin made with Penn and Teller and stuff. But this is their newest film in their line. But make sure you guys check out the website, man. Really cool stuff. I can't wait to check this one out. I'll talk about it in a future, you know, Hoarding Up video for sure. Wait, hold up, guys. As I was filming the unboxing for Lasso and everything, I just had a ring at my doorbell with another with another box right here. So let's unbox this one right here too. You know, let's try to do this real quick to see what's up, because this one says it's from Mill Creek Home Entertainment. So I'm gonna grab this key that's right here on this table and see, you know, what can be in here. Because it was just like right when I cut to finish, you know, talking about Lasso for a second, I got another doorbell ring. What? So let's see, you know, what this could be. What kind of Mill Creek goodness is in this not massive box, but it has some heft to it. It has some heft to it. So let's open this up and see. Oh, there's no bubbles. No bubbles. Okay. Well, the first thing up in here is something they sent me once already, and I've already talked about it in a video. But that is Community, the complete series here. On Blu-ray. So if you're a fan of the show, want to let you guys all know that it's out now yet again here on Blu-ray. Thank you, Mill Creek, for sending this on over again. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, if you guys didn't know, it is out now on Blu-ray, all 6 seasons and everything, and of course 1080p. So that's kind of cool. What else could be in here? Okay, this one I don't have already. The last one they sent me had Benji's Very Christmas Special or something, and then Community. But this one right here says Benji Off the Leash is now out on Blu-ray. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I really got into the Benji movies, you know, when I was a kid growing up or anything like that. But I did like movies like Homeward Bound and you know, those Homeward Bound ones, and ones with like dogs and stuff would talk, or animals would talk. But like this one right here, I'll give it a chance down the road, but I just want to let you guys all know it's finally upgraded to, you know, high definition and stuff. But this is what I was asking them about, if I can get one to talk about for you guys, and that is Rescue Me. The complete series here now on Blu-ray. I have like all the seasons. My mom, you know, loved watching the show. I have them all on DVD, and now I can just get rid of those old DVD-dizzles and, you know, keep the blue rizzle, if you know what I mean. Rizzle, dizzle, bizzle. But yeah, it's the whole complete series right here. All 7 seasons, all 93 episodes, you know, of this cool, you know, firefighter show. What channel was it on before? I keep forgetting what channel it played on. But this is just really cool to have all this, and it has all the special features that came on all previous editions of the, you know, past DVDs, all included in the set right here, like, you know, select commentary tracks, behind the scenes, deleted scenes, extended scenes, and all that jazz. But now on Blu-ray, baby. Can't wait to crack into this, man, because I don't think I've seen all of this show. I know my mom has, but I'm definitely gonna, you know, crack into this. But this is what Mill Creek sent on over today. So if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, check out Mill Creek's website. If you guys are a fan of any of these right here, just want to let you guys all know, all out now on the Blue Rizzle. But guys, thank you so much. Let's head on upstairs right now for the DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Unless I get another ring at the door. Is there going to be another ring at the door? Let me wait a minute. Okay, no one's coming to knock. But guys, let's go upstairs for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright everyone, now on to my review portion of this video right here. I have some unboxings and a little bit of DVDs and Blu-rays to talk to you guys about today in this video. But the first three things up right here, I got sent the showcase for you guys from FYE. These are FYE exclusive Blu-rays. And this is Blu-ray Steelbooks, and this one right here is of Grindhouse, of Planet Terror, and of course Death Proof right here. This one's been released before, but this is the first time it's been in a steelbook form and everything like that. And it's just really cool, man. I've always really liked this this film right here, especially Grindhouse. Not Grindhouse, but especially Death Proof. The Quentin Tarantino's segment right here. You get all the cool little artwork in the same 2 discs that came in that 2-disc special edition. Of course, this is the one that features all the trailers that was shown in theaters back in the day, and all the same special features and everything like that. And you get the cool little image in the back right there of Rose McGowan, and of course the man himself right there. It's just a really cool steelbook from FYE that you guys can get there on their website or in their stores right now. And the other one that they sent over here is a really cool zombie movie. I've seen a couple of like years ago, I believe, a year or two ago, and it's Train to Busan. If you guys love fast walking crazy zombie flicks, this one will be right up your alley right here. But I really like the artwork on this one right here. It looks really nice, nice and slick right here. You open it up and you get zombie heads, at you. If you take out the disc on this one, there's like another, zombie face looking straight at you, right there. But like I said, this is another Blu-ray Steelbook that's exclusive to FYE right now. And another one that I got sent to review, another one that I got sent to unbox and show for you guys is really cool. Fan of this franchise, I already have the complete series on the big Blu-ray set, but they sent over Phantasm Remastered. This is the original classic, directed by Don Coscarelli. I don't know. I've always loved these films. The last one, Ravager, I didn't like that much, and Phantasm 3 was never my favorite, but the first 2 Phantasm movies are always been my top favorite ones of all time. Don't get me wrong, I like the other ones, but like the first 2 is where it's at in my opinion. But let me open this up so you guys can see what it looks like in here, because you get like the canisters, and there would be cool if you got like the Phantasm spheres like flying around in there instead of the canisters, but hey, something's better than nothing, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is like the new remastered Blu-ray. It's like the best picture quality you guys are going to get for this film right here. But yeah, I got all these right here from FYE to unbox and showcase for you guys. So make sure you guys check out your FYE stores or FYE.com if you guys want to get your hands on these right here. But the next thing up right here, I got from Shout Factory or Scream Factory, and it's Stephen King's Sleepwalkers. This is a film starring Brian Krause and directed by the great Mick Garris, who you guys know, who directed Psycho 4 and a couple episodes of The Stand and a lot of like the made-for-TV Stephen King adaptations and stuff. This is one of his big one of his big first studio movies and everything. And this one right here is about this mom and son who move to a small town, and crazy things start to happen because they're not quite normal. You know what I mean? They go to this nice, quiet, small town, but yet they have a dark side to them, and you have to find out what the dark side, could be, and why are they scared of cats and everything. I found this one to be pretty enjoyable. It's not one of my favorite Mick Garris movies of all time or anything that would have to go to Psycho 4, but like still, this one is still enjoyable. And of course, Brian Krause, the star of this film, was also in the TV show Charmed. Back in the day, the witch show. He's like one of the guys that like falls in love with one of the witches and stuff. I forgot I forgot the names now on the show, but that's what he went on to do in some other TV show and movie appearances. But on this Blu-ray right here, we get a new audio commentary track by Mick Garris and some of the actors. Some new interviews with the cast and crew, theatrical trailer, TV spots, and all that stuff. But if you're a fan of Sleepwalkers, definitely check out the new Scream Factory release of it. It's a really nice presentation here. And my friend Devin Whitehead made the actual art, the new commission artwork for this release of Sleepwalkers here. So big shout out to Devin Whitehead right there. And next up over here from Shot Factory also, and this one right here stars Bridget Fonda and Jennifer Jason Leigh, and that is Single White Female. I remember watching this one a long time ago when when it first came out on VHS back in the day, and it was always kind of one of those weird, creepy ones that freaked me out. But watching it after all these years, it's still really kind of creepy. It's about this lady played by Bridget Fonda, who is living with her boyfriend on a having the time of her life until something happens and she kind of her and her boyfriend break up and everything. So she has to figure out how to make some money and how to get by. So she has to put up a room for rent in her apartment and stuff, and she holds interviews with different girls and stuff, and she ends up finding one that she likes, but yet something dark and twisted starts to happen. The roommate starts to get obsessed, with her, and like, hey, why have you been out? Why were you out all night? Why didn't you call? Like all this kind of crazy stuff. You have to watch the movie to find out how it all unfolds. But it's still a really creepy movie. It does look really nice here on Blu-ray with the new transfer that they had, or at least the 1080p upgrade. Looks really nice on here. But you get some new interviews in here with the director and screenwriter, and audio commentary in here with the same people, and a theatrical trailer. It's not like a big collector's edition, but it is a very nice, solid release from Scream Factory right here. Just want to let you guys all know that this one's out now on Blu-ray. And next up over here, I got sent for free to review from Warner Brothers, and I'm told to say that when I talk about their titles. And that is The Meg 4K right here. This one, of course, stars Jason Statham and a big ass shark, a megalodon, and it's about these explorers or whatever that are in the middle of the ocean, just trying to discover things and try to find things that may have never been discovered before, so they can have the next big find of the century kind of thing. And they're diving deep down into the ocean, and something happens, and they come across a megalodon, which is like a dinosaur-like shark that's hasn't been seen in millions and millions of years, like a shark that's like 100 times bigger than a great white or whatever, and it escapes from way beneath and starts gobbling up people and stuff, and Jason Statham and the crew are trying to figure out how to stop him, how to kill him, and that's pretty much what it is. I really liked it for what it was. I love shark movies like Deep Blue Sea, Jaws, and all that, all that jazz. So I did enjoy this one for the special effects and all that stuff. But it's definitely a popcorn flick, and it does look amazing here on 4K. Really stands out. And everything really sounds good, really has a nice bass to it. And of course you get a couple of, behind the scenes making of featurettes and, where they filmed it and how they came up with the special effects and stuff. But if you're a fan of shark movies, I recommend checking out The Meg here on 4K. I believe it came out on Blu-ray today, because I'm shooting the reviews first before I go out hoarding, actually, to be honest. But yeah, I believe this one came out today by Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. But guys, last but not least, I got sent from Sony. This one came out last week. And that is Harrison Ford in Air Force One here on 4K, man. This one I've always liked growing up. It came out around the same time as like Con Air, The Rock, and all that stuff. And I really had a blast, with this film. It's pretty much about the president, played by Harrison Ford, is getting on Air Force One to go to his next destination. But yet these terrorists get on board Air Force One and take it hostage and take the president's, family hostage. And it's all pretty much how Harrison Ford is going to deal with it and get, how to save his family. It's like Die Hard on a plane, sort of, because he has like a military background and all that. But this movie does look and sound amazing here on 4K. Sony did a nice job with the HDR on this film. There's a director's commentary that's only on the Blu-ray and everything like that, but of course the same special features that you got on previous editions of the film. But if you're a fan of Wolfgang Petersen's films, you guys would definitely get a kick out of this one. I've always been a fan of this one here on 4K. But guys, thank you so much for coming by for this hoarding up video today. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, let me know what movies you guys watched recently, and stay tuned. On Friday or Saturday morning, I'll be uploading my new video I made hanging out with Michael Ray Bauer, going around town, going to see Bohemian Rhapsody and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys all on the next adventure.